Without music, life would be a mistake. That which doesn't kill us makes us stronger. He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby come a monster. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. The existent has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the lineage. The will to power is the will to live. In individualities, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and ages, it's the rule. Love isn't consolation, it's light. Each truly great studies are conceived while walking. I cannot believe in a God who wants to be praised all the time. Man is the cruelest beast. To do great effects is delicate, but to command great effects is more delicate. The snake which cannot cast its skin has to die. The unborn influences the present just as important as the history. One must still have chaos in oneself to be suitable to give birth to a dancing star. A study, indeed a possibility, can shatter and transfigure us. There are no data, only interpretations. The most traitorous way of harming a cause consists of defending it designedly with defective arguments. Whoever fights monsters should see to it that in the process he doesn't come a monster. In vengeance and in love, woman is more barbarous than man. I am not upset that you prevaricated to me. I am worried that from now on I cannot believe you. The stylish armament against an adversary is another adversary. There's always some madness in love, but there's also always some reason in madness. The substance of all beautiful art is gratefulness. You have your way, I've my way. As for the right way, the correct way, and the only way, it doesn't live. He who has a why to live can bear nearly any how. To forget one's purpose is the commonest form of asininity. The surest way to loose a youth is to instruct him to hold in advanced regard those who suppose likewise than those who suppose else. When you look into an ocean, the ocean also looks into you. Persuasions are more dangerous adversaries of verity than falsehoods. The secret of reaping the topmost fruitfulness and the topmost enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. Love not your neighbor as yourself but as yourself. Faith not wanting to know what's true. Talking important about oneself can also be a means to conceal oneself. The existent has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the lineage. He who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself doesn't come a monster. And if you peer long enough into an ocean, the ocean also gazes into you. Man is the cruelest beast. In heaven, all the intriguing people are missing. The true man wants two effects: peril and play. For that reason, he wants woman, as the most dangerous plaything, to prognosticate the jest of ordinary people in advance. You only have to assume that they will always try to escape a disagreeable situation with the lowest possible expenditure of intelligence. There's always some madness in love, but there's also always some reason in madness. In individualities, insanity is rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and ages, it's the rule. I cannot believe in a God who wants to be praised all the time. Each truly great studies are conceived while walking. It isn't a lack of love, but a lack of fellowship that makes unhappy marriages. The unborn influences the present just as important as the history. He who has a why to live can bear nearly any how. When we're tired, we're attacked by ideas we conquered long agone.